Calling you a radical. 38 years ago today, John Lennon blown away. What else do I have to fucking say? Where's your fucking crown? That's where we turn into wannabe monarchies. You seen the fucking debt lately? The work hour, the opiates epidemic, 7,000 opiates prescriptions written in Utah a day. But Mitt Romney says don't vape, but they can vape us. But Mitt Romney owns Stericycle. Stericycle in Utah was supposed to leave, negotiate a deal by 28. They burned Mad Cow right here in Utah, in residential neighborhoods, right on the Wasatch Front. Air quality, pollution, whatever. They just hammer us, bring in nuclear waste. So Fukushima is climate change. So the Great Pacific Genocide goes in earnest. This is real important historic video. The cod season for the first time in history in Alaska has been closed. Acute epic collapse. There's no fish. The bow whales have not showed up. The natives are starving to death. You didn't want to hear it from me. Everybody laughs at me. And I like these idiots that are posting all day, oh, these anti-nuclears are climate change. And no, we're the climate change screamers. Fukushima changed the climate dramatically. We know acutely. Look, you can talk about this slow, steady decline, but no. This is acute. There are record returns of Chinook salmon because why? We don't count dead humans in bone marrow transplant units. I'm getting my blood drawn this morning. I was given too much to live in that room right there in the fall, right there, in the fall of 2011. On a Sunday morning, get your blood drawn. What a freaking world we live in. Roundup poisoning all over our place. Monsanto, the Nazis, and they're the same people. Bear and the nuclear madman, Jeff Bezos' daddy and gang, are the exact same people. Operation Paperclip on Balco, who won the war to end all wars? They poisoned our place. The Pacific Ocean, record returns. We don't count dead humans and bone marrow transplants. We don't count dead tide. Oh, Kevin Blanch says. And the only reason I'm not in Monterey, like I always in this time of year, working the dead tide pools, we've had incredibly inclement weather with incredible big waves. There's no sense in me spending what little resources I have, which I don't have shit, you know. It costs a lot of money. I mean, what am I going to do, sleep on the beach in this? I've got leukemia. I had open heart surgery. I'll be dead. It will kill me. By the way, thank you, Oregon Ducks, the Nike slave owners, for beating the Utes as they play radioactive. Look at these. Oh, how nice. This used to be the pond right here. I got to tell this story. When I had cancer, fighting for my life, given too much to live right there, AML de novo, multiple myeloma in my lymph nodes, all over. Fimbo Peterson, I remember in the bone marrow transplant, that's one time reached up under Fimbo himself, yeah, the world famous oncologist, reaches up inside and he says, I can feel it. Oh my God. So they didn't dare PET scan me anymore. I was that sick. I was a red 10. I was dying. And, you know, everybody thought I'd be dead within a few days. So they finally here put me in the PET scan here, right here, McQuack D, who saved my life. Dr. Collado. There was a doctor named Michael Hawkins over at Ogden Regional who claimed he was a doctor, who's not a doctor. At the emergency room, told me to go see my dentist. You can't sue them in Utah because we're all wannabe crowns. They can do it because we bow to the monarchy. When are we going to take our place back to the hard hat community instead of the wannabe monarchy? Go see your dentist, he told me. I collapsed, Nordic bowel failed. Dr. Collado, Dr. Goff, Dr. Connors saved my life. These Weber State nurses saved my life. Again. We don't count, but we count salmon. We count every one of them. I count dead tide pools. Kevin Blanch does. Dead tide pool jumping. World record, Bob Beeman Blanch. Who's Ricardo Iki? We have not heard from Ricardo Iki for 92 days. Another one that you will not speak. Born on 4th of July. Go Ducks. Ducks kill Utes this time. No, Ducks kill wannabe monarchies. They played radioactive before the game. No wonder they lost. I wonder if they blared at the top. Primary Children's, my little 3-year-old nephew's in there battling right now, fighting for his life with neuroblastoma. Adult leukemia outbreak in Utah. And yet they play radioactive before the Utes game. You do know that the Huntsman Cancer Institute, the Primary Children's, is on the campus of the University of Utah. And Bill O'Reilly and Scott Mitchell should resign, apologize. They should at least apologize. I mean, all these wannabes. We count salmon. Chinook salmon go to sea for 5 years. Record returns on the Columbia, on the mighty Columbia, the Chief Joseph, fucking the Badlands on Balco, the longest walk on Chemo. We count them all. 1.4 million returning. I'm the only one that's had this right. They've collapsed in an acute epic. I mean, scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, they're perplexed. They're not scientists. Kevin Blanch, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. I wear a lot of hats. Go team, a lot of hats. Fukushima did this. It's unarguable proof. Tide pools were healthy in 2010. I walked the coast of California while dying of leukemia, sleeping in a sleep bag with a central line hanging out of my jugular vein. Go talk. You don't believe me? Go right in here and talk to Vincent Hansen. Go talk to him. He'll tell you. He saved my life. Vincent Hansen saved my life because he's an anti-nuclear. Because his brother and father died downwinder, Southern Utah. Scott Mitchell, think about this. He's doing the game, Southern Utah. Speaking of Southern Utah and Springville, how about Adam Rodriguez at Weber State? How about my great friend, the young Mortensen? I think he set an FCA record yesterday up at Weber State. That picture I'll post is he and I together. These young people, because I care about them. I care about my place. I care about my community. I love my grandchildren. I love the youth of America. You don't. The nuclear industry don't. They're not scientists. Kevin Blanch, the greatest PhD in human history. The work. I'm tied to this hospital. That's why I'm not living in Vienna. It's probably why I'm not living in San Diego. That and the desal plant. You know, I'm not going to drink water. Your water's being desaled out of the Pacific Ocean. Tide pools can't live in it. Fish can't live in it. Salmon can't live in it. But we can drink it and bathe your children in it. I don't know what we do. Just fight on one day at a time, right? This is an ecological catastrophe unseen in the history of humanity. It's acute. It's Fukushima. And you can love it. I'll quote Winston's girlfriend, Lisa. She told me in San Diego, she said, Kevin, the world is changed by those who show up. Amen. I'm Balco. I'm Chemo. Fight back or die. I fight for her, the Pacific Ocean. She fights for me, the sea. Weber from the sea. We from the sea. I fight for her. She fights for me. Because we are part of the fucking ecology. I don't want to be on this fucking winning team. I want to be on the real fucking winning team. The anti-monarchy fucking team. This is a catastrophe unseen. John Lennon killed. I'll never forget that day here in Ogden, Utah. Boy, Monday Night Football. Whoa. The world shattered. Increasing nominal wages from 1945 to 1980. Decreasing nominal wages from 1980 to present. By the way, it was 39 years ago today, wasn't it? Got it wrong. 1980. Ray gun. May Brussels, Carmel, California. What's that smell? Ooh, ooh. It's a dead well in Carmel. Honey, we don't like it. Come to the luxury good of death. Huntsman cancer chemical fucking thing. That's not my words. That's Fimbo Peterson. That's the hierarchy at LDSD State Bone Marrow Transplant. That's their words. The Huntsman Cancer Institute. Go to Scripps. Ask Tony Gwynn, my good friend, born the same day as me. It's all luxury. I'm going to be a monarch. I'm going to go to the Huntsman Cancer Institute and eat the good food and stay in the hotel and die. It's all money, isn't it? It's all money. It's the ecology, stupid. Stay tuned.